Thank you for being with us here. And first tonight, an NBC 26 update. We now know at least 13 people were hurt in yesterday's oil refinery explosion in Superior.
Tonight, the investigation into what caused that blast moves forward. NBC 26's Stacey Engebretson begins our team coverage tonight.
Local authorities are still working with federal agencies to determine what caused the blast that sent thick black smoke into the air. The evacuation order was lifted at 6 o'clock this morning after the Environmental Protection Agency says testing confirmed the air is safe to breathe, but they did report finding low trace levels of chemicals.
Our concern at this point, as well as everyone else's, is to continue to monitor. The DNR is also on scene, and they're continuing to do water sampling. So those activities will take place throughout the day.
Authorities say the immediate area around the fire remains very hot and cleanup continues. The manager at Husky Energy also giving an update on the injured today, saying 6 workers were taken to hospitals and 7 were treated on scene. During a news conference today, Superior's mayor commended the actions of those who responded to this crisis. Stacey Engebretson, NBC 26.
And the explosion shook the quiet city of Superior.
NBC 26's Matt Jarko continues our team coverage from Superior with reaction from neighbors.
A burned tower here at the oil refinery behind me is a reminder for people in Superior of what happened yesterday, but they don't need to see it to know. People say the explosion and fire at this refinery are things they'll never forget. It started with a noise.
I heard a big loud boom.
Then it became a sight people in Superior could hardly believe.
The smoke was rising and it was so black and horrible.
And as that smoke covered the Superior sky, neighbors had to leave their homes. Parents had to find their children.
I was worried about my kids and my family. I was wondering where they were and if they knew.
It was the traffic, it was the emotions. You didn't know where your child was for sure inside.
City leaders say the day was filled with stress and uncertainty.
I mean, this was the biggest disaster in the history of Superior as far as anybody knows.
Mayor Jim Payne says it's a much different feeling today. The city is safe and residents are back.
One of the biggest reliefs we have right now is that it only lasted a day.
And another sense of relief is brought on by the result. No fatalities, no significant injuries. The city and its people can work their way back to normal.
Everybody's kind of relaxed, kind of like, phew, we dodged a bullet, you know.
But the stress isn't over for everybody. Mayor Payne says there will be an investigation to find out why this disaster came to Superior. Matt Jarko, NBC 26.